If you want to become a truly well-rounded and effective salesperson, there's one skill you can't afford to ignore, and that's empathy. It's not just a feel-good concept, it's a crucial component of your growth and your long-term success in sales. Too often when people think of great negotiators, they imagine someone that's tough or unshakable, maybe even a little bit cold, but in reality, the best negotiators that I know, especially in real estate, don't lead with dominance. They lead with understanding, and that comes from empathy. Empathy is nothing more than the ability to understand and even feel what someone else is going through. It's not a weakness. It's not about giving in, and it definitely doesn't mean sacrificing your own goals. Empathy just means you're tuned in. It shows the other person that you're actually listening, not just hearing the words. You're grasping their meaning, their context, and their emotion. Changing your perception is the key to empathy. The person across the table isn't your enemy. The problem is, you're both working to solve it. When you bring empathy into a negotiation, you're doing more than being kind. You're being strategic. You're gaining the insight into what the other person really wants, or the other party actually really wants, even if they're not saying it directly. So here's how empathy can give you a leg up in your negotiations. It will help you establish trust, which is the foundation of every good deal. It'll help you uncover hidden motives, which allows you to shape their better solutions. You'll reduce friction, especially in tense or emotional moments, which we have all had those. And most importantly, it helps you create win-win agreements that actually last. But don't mistake empathy for surrender. It's not about letting go of your goals. It's about balancing your goals with a deeper understanding of the other person's position. Empathy starts with one simple thing, and that's active listening. Not just waiting for your turn to talk, but genuinely listening. Pay attention not only what is said, but how it's said. Tone, hesitation, body language, it all matters. And if something is unclear, ask questions, clarify it. Because the better you understand their constraints and objectives, the more effectively you can craft a solution that works better for everyone. In any negotiation, striking the right balance between assertiveness and empathy is what really separates the good negotiators from the great ones. You need to know when to stand firm and when to lean in and listen. I recently had the privilege of interviewing Chris Voss. Now, if you don't know who Chris is, he's the former lead hostage negotiator for the FBI, and he's also the author of an incredible book called Never Split the Difference. He introduced the idea of tactical empathy, which he calls emotional intelligence on steroids. And I think he really hit the nail on the head there. Tactical empathy means deliberately working to understand and to acknowledge the other person's perspective, then using that insight to guide your communication. Chris explained it's really not about agreeing with them. It's about recognizing their reality and communicating in a way that resonates. And here's a key point. Empathy is most effective when it's real. You cannot fake it until you make it. People can spot insincerity from a mile away, and once that trust is broken, the negotiation is likely done. In summary, I want to give you the top 4 ways to immediately and effectively implement empathy into your next negotiation. Number 1, understand the other party's point of view. You don't necessarily need to agree with them, but you do need to understand where they're coming from. You can acknowledge someone's feelings without giving up your position. Number 2, collaborate, don't confront. Treat the negotiation like a joint problem-solving session. Number 3, watch your tone as well as your pacing. Calm and respectful communication creates safety, and safety builds trust. Number 4, last but not least, and this is a key one, be genuine. If empathy is going to work, it has to come from a place of real care and curiosity. I encourage you guys to try leading your next negotiation with empathy. I think it's going to help a lot. I'm confident you'll not only close more deals, you'll also build longer lasting and better relationships. Now, I'm also going to put the link to Chris Voss's video down below because I think there's a lot that he really brings out that can help you as well. And thank you guys for watching the video today. I hope it really helped. And again, don't ever hesitate to reach out with questions. If you could, please give us a like. And if you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe.